needed some Band-Aids and some peroxide.
Well, you don't
Real
need that Band-Aids.
Rub some dirt on it.
Just all you gotta do, rub some dirt. You'll be all right.
A little bit of alcohol. Pour some brandy on it.
Beg your
shot.
pardon?
Take a shot.
Take a shot.
Take that damn shot.
That sounds real good.
And that's how we bring it into this week's episode.
Oh, it's on.
I said, Josh, what you watching? Choir Wars?
I didn't realize. I'm like, I didn't even hit play on this video and then start playing.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the StruggleHolics podcast, episode 130. I'm just taking a shot in the dark.
Wait,
It is.
It's 1:30.
It's 1:30.
Yeah.
131. We are your host, Clay Tizzle.
Jay Smooth.
Alicia A.
And motherfucking Mondo.
Back in this day. Hold on.
I feel like it's been for us.
Motherfucking Mondo, married Mondo.
Yes, sir.
Brother,
Yes,
Locked
sir.
in.
congratulations.
Thank you.
I wish I had a round of applause sound effect.
Oh, for real.
I appreciate that, y'all.
All
Sorry
snaps
about
and things.
the ashy fingers snapping in the microphone. But it feel like it's been a minute for real since we all like.
It's dinner been a month.
It has been a month
since we all been here at the same time.
Yeah.
Because
Alicia missed 2,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
then Mondo missed 1.
yeah,
And we all missed last week.
Yeah,
it's been
it
a
was too
minute.
much because Kayla had to go out of town, so I had no one to watch my kids.
She was out of town thugging with the rounds.
Basically. But she said New York
Downtown.
ain't for her.
No, I that's everybody
Everyone
always
says that.
I never. New York is a place I don't want to go to.
Yeah.
I want to go. I want to go
I
just to
don't
see. She
care.
said Times Square was like cool, but she said everything else was like.
Like, what was cool about it though?
She liked the lights and just seeing
Yeah.
everything like down there. It's like
It's
I
just
mean-
big and beautiful,
Yeah.
probably. But yeah, I never really to with those. They don't even like saying good morning out there. I want to go to somewhere that's real welcome.
I mean, she said they drove to New York. They got to
Yeah.
New York around 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that shit ain't the-
She said
Wait, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Drove.
It's not that
They
far.
drove.
It ain't that far.
It's 9 hours.
Yeah, that ain't shit.
And
Ain't.
when they got there,
Okay,
she said it's 2:30 in the morning. People still walking around. Everything is still open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Wow,
the
they there.
downtown, man.
They stayed near Central Park,
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
so
That's
they
cool.
they was close. And it was close to. She said walking around. She like it was a different type of heat out there. She like here it's hot. She like but out there we just happened to go during the hottest week of the year.
Yeah.
And she like it was hot. But
Yeah, at least they went after all like the Canada Fire smoke left out of there.
yeah, I told her I'm glad she wasn't there when New York looked like a zombie movie or some shit.
Shit, we look like a zombie movie. Our shit was smoky as
downtown
hell
was pretty
too.
bad.
Hell yeah, it was smoky
Oh
as
yeah,
hell
yeah,
here.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I walked outside like, damn, it's foggy. Goddamn, hold on, the fog
Everybody
all
thought
day.
that's exactly what I said. I'm like, wow.
Shit ain't leaving.
What's going on in Canada though, where it's a fire like that going on?
They saying this wildfire.
It's the wildfire.
Yeah, so you
That's usually what.
But who
happens.
like they just randomly catching fire?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it gets so
Mhm.
dry and so hot.
And it just
Yeah.
burns.
Lose
it
all the
burns, it
moisture.
burns.
One
The
thing catch fire.
the conspiracy theorists in me don't allow me to believe
Yeah.
that.
Why else would they do it though?
But because
Insurance job.
yeah, it ain't really come. A lot of people saying it ain't even come from Canada because
I believe it.
we didn't really because we didn't even get no news coverage for real showing us what the fuck is going on in Canada. Did you even see anything about the fire?
Oh.
Like see any pictures, anything about the fires?
Okay,
saw,
you
like,
you make
a
a
clip.
decent point. You make a
You see
decent
the
point,
clip?
but
I ain't see shit.
what I will
All
say
I see
is
these
how-
weather alerts.
like how do you really get footage of forest fire like as soon as it
How do
starts?
you
You
get-
don't
or
get
how
that.
do you get
like you
close
get it in
up?
progress,
This
which
shit
to your
happened
point is
over- this was days. This wasn't like
yeah.
right at the
To
time.
your point, like that. Where is some evidence at? I never saw none myself,
Well, you
but
can only
me
get
personally,
so
I-
close without risking your life.
In
probably.
California, them you
Helicopters?
have
Yeah, when-
news
when
footage
Cal-
the whole
yeah,
day.
when
get to the
California,
chopper.
You don't see nothing.
Could they be dropping the stuff over it? Then you know they got to stop a forest fire. You got to start a forest fire so they can collide against each other.
Make it burn faster.
No, they just be telling us what they want us to hear. Same thing with the aliens. They telling us this news about the aliens and everything. They distracting us from the Hunter Biden trial and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that is.
Shit,
like-
and Donnie in trial right now too.
Let me ask y'all
Big
this.
Don.
Donnie.
Let me ask y'all
Don.
this. Do y'all
The Don.
believe? Do y'all believe? Well, I know y'all believe aliens are real, but do y'all believe they flying around in UFOs like we see in the movies, or no?
I don't believe aliens
No.
are real.
You don't believe
You don't
aliens are real?
That's an even deeper topic. That's even deeper. You think we the
Yeah.
only people out here in this whole galaxy?
In this whole galaxy, Like, you think we're the only life forms. Not even just humans. You got to think of all the different type of life forms on Earth alone.
Do you even believe like there's other galaxies out there?
Yeah, I believe there's like, well, I guess that would be aliens then, technically, like other species, but I don't believe there's like aliens, like how we portray aliens.
Oh, yeah,
like
of course, not that, but like this in
like
general.
the beep boop beep.
Other, we should
like
say,
the ET alien. I don't believe in those.
Yeah,
I believe like micro, like other organisms.
So
okay.
my
Tiny
thing
scale.
about the aliens, and part of why I don't think like they're UFOs just flying around us and everything. Part of my thinking is like, if they saw how we operated here and they were able to create all this great technology to be able to travel all over the galaxy and the universe or whatever, and they stop here and they see what we got going on down on Earth, why the fuck are they interested in
Who's to
stopping
say
here?
they can understand us, understand what's going on? And to...
If they got technology like that, you got to expect some extremely high level of intelligence or access to technology that can enable that intelligence.
It can be, but that's just us putting our movie and video game theories into
Mhm.
real life. Like, even if they do, but it does make sense if you have that type of technology to where you can jump galaxies or jump planet to planet, no issue, and land here. It would make sense. But then again, how do you get the voices or the language barrier transferred to alien voice without even knowing this species you just
Telepathy.
got here? Nah.
Yeah, depending on how they operate.
I don't believe. Like, I believe them saying
technology.
aliens is real and UFOs and stuff. I believe them saying all that is a distraction. Because if y'all keeping it a secret that much, why do y'all all of a sudden come out now and talk about it?
Exactly.
If y'all truly don't, they're not going to tell us what the real deal is.
Time is always convenient, to say the least.
And then my whole thing with it is, I do believe in aliens and everything. I'd like to say the timing of it, I think is more so we're coming into a time with AI. And I think it more has something to do with AI. Because if they can have us believing that the aliens are real now, and they got all these hologram shit going on, combine that with AI, they can have some shit out here looking like the world about to come to an end, and nothing's really happening.
You right.
So Spider-Man type shit.
Like
Homecoming.
manipulation.
Spider-Man Homecoming type shit.
Yeah.
So we ain't got no vigilante to save us.
Fear is money.
Yeah.
Fear is money for the media.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Control.
That's why that's been my whole theory. Like, okay, y'all telling us it's aliens now. Y'all want to have all these spaceships starting to come around now. It could either be two things. It could be that theory, or it could be the aliens are starting to come around now because we are starting to fuck with AI.
I don't think that. I think
because the aliens could just be past us, like people who were here already before us, and they came into this technology and all this kind of stuff, and now they're trying to prevent us from going back down the track that we went down.
I feel like we're going down a deep rabbit hole.
Hey, look, man, because they still don't know what happened to the Mayans. They just got up off here. They don't have no clue.
They never
have
found
no
out.
clue what happened to them. Like the whole civilization just gone, and nobody really. They had theories, but nobody really knows what happened to them. So you never really know.
I mean, yeah, kind of hard. But then again, that was before everything was starting to be tracked too, as far as like studies going back to that. Because hell, they still don't know how the pyramids was built. They say it was aliens. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't think people are smart enough to build the pyramids? We was able to. People found out years ago, even before tracking, how to travel the ocean, how to travel around the world with just a boat. You think they ain't smart enough to build pyramids?
We about to go down a rabbit hole.
For real, no, we are, bro.
Because I be telling Lex about all this shit that I be going on in my head. I believe that a lot of the technology that we have now existed back then, but just in a different form. I believe that this is the way that we know how to work certain technologies, like even the internet. I believe it was a system back around this before all this, before like our civilization came to be, that they had a way to, like, I don't want to say telepathically, but like transfer information over wavelengths, because this is the only way we know how to do it. So say, for instance, you have a tool and you only know how to use this tool a certain way, until somebody come around and tell you, no, you're not even supposed to use it like that. You're supposed to use it like this. Or you just come up with something for the best way you know how to do it. And then you meet another person and say, no, we don't even do it like that. We do it like this. Like, oh, shit. And a lot of technology and stuff has been lost through time and generations. For just different not earthquakes, but like life, like even the
life cycle.
Life cycles, even with Noah and stuff, the ark. A lot of scientists and stuff are saying like that really happened because it's damn near in every biblical text that you can find around every different culture. They have something about the Noah ark in their what's the name. So if that came through and wiped everything out and you lose all information that you had, so now you start from scratch. So how do you know these people were not as smart or even smarter than we are now?
I believe they were smarter.
I do too. I tell people that all the time. Yeah. I don't think we are as smart as we could be now. I think we were smarter back then.
Technology has made society stupid. You gotta think, if we did an adult spelling bee, you know how many words people get wrong alone off that? You know how many people use autocorrect to just fix words because they don't know how to spell it?
It makes you stupid because you don't have to do it yourself no more. It's just like, okay, this will do it. So you don't even use the brain power. It's literally killing
kids today barely even do handwriting.
That's the craziest thing to me, bro.
We have this intern at work, and she does not know how to read cursive.
Yeah,
they best stop that though.
No,
I was in the last.
Like, did you even have to write a cursive in school?
Hold on,
read
wait.
Cursive?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
listen, I saw a post on Facebook yesterday where.
So wait, I wonder what this new generation, like when they go sign paperwork for jobs and shit, do you actually like? How do you sign?
No, they just type their initials.
DocuSign, boy. What you talking about? This a new age.
We do DocuSign, but sometimes when you go,
I'm gonna email you a DocuSign. No, for real.
He's talking about you got to sign.
No, I'm just saying in general when you have to actually sign shit like in person.
That should be looking worse than doctors,
like,
bro.
Do they just print their name where they put the sign, or do they just like write it like
scribble?
Good question.
Like
I'm curious as well.
Your parents got it to try to write your name
cursive still.
Yeah. I'm not that great at it.
I could not write regular. Like anytime I actually wrote down something, it will always be in cursive.
Really?
Sometimes I got to catch myself. Like I'll be writing like just printing, then I'll start writing in cursive. I'm like, hold on, like got to go back. Like it's natural. It's such free flowing. Like,
it is. Instead of give you a little space.
Yeah. I'll be forgetting some of the letters.
I've been wanting to practice my cursive sometimes, but I saw this post on Facebook yesterday where it was like I was a part of the generation where you're not a part of Gen Z, but you're not a part of Gen X, and you were part of that last generation that learned cursive in the curriculum before they took it out and all this other stuff. So it was so funny you brought it up. Yes, I did learn cursive.
It's like in conclusion.
But all right, let's get to the real topics. Josh was on one this week with topics.
So much stuff happened, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
The first topic that he came up with was Chrisean Rock and Blueface. She went and asked the doctor if it's too late for her to get an abortion. She was 20 weeks pregnant at the time.
Because what is full term? Like 36 weeks?
I think it's 30. I want to say it's 36.
I don't. It's like right now she's 5 months in basically. So all right, let me give you a little bit of a timeline for basically how everything went down. So I remember when very early on, like right before it got announced that she was pregnant, she was on a podcast, like her and Blueface, they were on a podcast, and she said it as like a joke on there.
39 to 40 weeks is full term.
Okay.
So she says it kind of like a joke on this podcast, and like I peeped out, I'm like, oh, okay, she joking, whatever. And then a couple weeks later, she comes out, oh, I am pregnant. So me seeing that, I was like, wait, no, she's joking, right? Like she gotta be capping. So then I remember when we had talked about it, I was like, no, I don't think, is that true? Like I was questioning it. I'm like, I don't get it. And then immediately after that, Blueface like, that kid ain't mine, bro. Can't be. Nah, bro. We was going through a rough patch. You know, their relationship, they cheat on each other a lot, like both ways. And then they just come back to each other. That's why they're the internet's favorite toxic couple. Everybody got to tap in with them.
I don't think they're a couple. I don't even think they're the internet's favorite toxic couple. It's just that they had so much shit going on that it just popped up on your timeline. You couldn't not see it.
Fair enough.
So then it just like,
and they're very like,
yeah,
in everybody's face
like
about
the
it.
New age, they are the new age.
I don't even think that they're necessarily trying to be in people's face. I just think they just do.
When they got a reality TV show, they trying to sell buzz and keep that thing popping. You got
to. I don't even know if it's still out.
Yeah, I don't know, but so like
they have a show.
I think it's on Zeus.
Something like that.
Oh my god.
So then, sometime in March, like Blueface, baby. You got to say the baby. He started to believe that the kid was his. But he was like, you know what? You should get an abortion. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. Like, you should do that.
He told her, like, I'm not going to be here for the baby.
Yeah, and then, like, she was also, apparently, she had hinted to it as well at some point. And then another month, Blueface, like, 80% sure that kid's mine. Like, I'm pretty sure that kid's mine. I'm like, you should still, get rid of it type timing. And then in June, she got a paternity test basically announcing, like, okay, I'm, like, Blue is the father. Blueface baby is the father. Like, but she ain't show nothing. She was on an Instagram live in her car. So everybody like, okay, like, no, cool, sure.
Evidence? Where's the receipts?
All right, hold on. I'm about to play a clip of said situation.
I'll be getting you prepped for your ultrasound if you'd like to follow me.
This is the face. That's the lower lip, upper lip. You are 20 weeks pregnant.
Oh, is it too late?
Yeah, it's too late.
Mom, I'm not talking to you.
In the state of California, termination is allowed until viability. If your decision is going to be based on the paternity, I cannot guarantee that you'll have those results back in time.
It's really up to her to be like, yeah, I'm doing this, fuck y'all, or no, I'm not, fuck y'all. I'm waiting for her to be on that.
Okay, Mom, you're not gonna stop me from telling him, Mom. I don't tell him it's not gonna be on my head. Look, let me go, Mom.
They just like promoting it as a TV, like something that dramatic. Why would y'all like use it as promo for like an episode of TV?
So,
the bag.
So listen.
Yeah.
The bag.
Please
I asked
don't
my
skip
hold on,
over
wait.
this, Josh. Please go ahead. If you're gonna say something, please say something about this.
So
Clip, please.
real quick to add on to that point, I thought the same thing when I heard it. I was like, what the hell? So then I ended up stumbling upon during my research on this a clip of her on talking about like how she had multiple abortions prior. She had had at least 3 with Blueface, according to her. And then she was talking about doing it here about 5 months. 5 months in.
Go ahead, Mondo.
Listen, when that baby get here, and if they had his baby and they played this clip with his baby,
Oh my God.
you literally, your life is literally dangling in the preview for a new episode. Like, nigga, you want to see how you got here? Want to see the trailer?
Oh my God.
I'm sick. Your life is free promo.
You know,
oh
Some
my
people
God.
should not be able to have children. That's so horrible.
Your life is literally dependent on the ratings.
With her
Your life dependent on ratings? That's fucked up. We gonna keep you.
well, you just sent it.
No, it should be.
Give
but,
us 1,000 likes, we keep the baby.
Oh my God. So wait, is she or was the doctor trying to say something?
Or no?
So
Like, what was the doctor trying
No,
to
I
say?
screamed like, oh my God, fuck.
What?
Because at first I wasn't getting pregnant. He was nothing at me, we were trying. Because at first I was getting pregnant and then I aborted this shit. Like, not 3 times with him. So I was just like, all right, we're not ready. All right, you don't want it. All right, cool. Then it got to a point where he was like, I want a family. I want a baby with you. Have my baby, la la la. So he started fucking the shit out of me crazy, like real crazy. So I started going on my knees, still like, Lord, can I get a baby? Like, I'm not gonna kill this one. So then I got pregnant, but in the midst of me getting pregnant, we're beefing shit. I don't know. We're going through
Be
stuff
careful
like,
what you ask the Lord
baby, I don't want no baby with you no more. I'm like, yo, I already made up my mind. You made up your mind just because you changed your mind because you're mad. I'm not going back on it.
So you wasn't gonna let him change his mind?
Then it started growing on him. And then when I got far along and we go through something else again, he like, kill it. I'm like, bitch, I'm already 5 months. It's too late.
Oh, typical street nigga shit. All right, cool.
Oh, yeah.
I get it.
True,
You know,
true
when
love
we
story.
good, I want you to have my baby. Then when we beefed out, yo, kill that baby. I ain't gonna be here for it. Oh, that's typical street nigga shit, man. Come on.
That ain't the baby not
Come
mine.
on, that baby gonna be born. They're gonna have it. It's gonna. I see how it is.
So
That's Eastside Detroit nigga all day. Ain't nothing new.
one thing that Mondo
Ain't
pointed out that when I first watched it, I was like, damn. She said, yeah, I had 3 with him, implying, I don't know, intentional or not, that she may have had more prior to being with him.
Bro,
like-
this is typical street nigga. This is a street nigga love story, bro. We all heard this shit in real life about somebody.
Yep.
Like, this is not new. This ain't nothing. They hyping up, making it seem so dramatic. Then the way she just broke it down, I'm like, oh, this is Nigga, this is Mac.
She gave it in
This
the
is
link.
Mac
The
and B
layman's
with niggas.
term.
Like, this ain't-
The normal shit that go on in the hood.
exactly. This ain't shit. This is Tuesday for these niggas.
I only
But is
want
she
the baby
saying
'cause I wanna
she's
fuck
trying
with you.
not to have abortion because she wants to have paternity? Is that what they were trying to say?
No,
Because she has to wait
no.
to see.
I think
No,
that's
they
what
were
they're
saying in that first video, they were saying that we wouldn't find out the paternity until probably after you have the baby.
if that's what you're not even after they had a baby. It's like a certain
After
amount
the
of time.
point that you couldn't have it
you-
anymore.
Yeah. And then they was really just telling her if that's your deciding factor, if you want to keep or get rid of the baby, it will
You
be
have
too
to
late by
keep the
then.
baby.
Yeah, it'll be too late by then.
Okay.
Wow,
That
what if
baby
she
gonna be
decided to keep it as nice?
They keeping it. They keeping it, bro. And especially like after he kept telling her, no, I don't want you to have my baby. Then when they got serious, he was like, I want you to have my baby. All right, cool. She praying for it. She get pregnant. Y'all get beefed out. Now all of a sudden you start telling her, kill that baby, don't keep it. Then y'all get back good. It start growing on them a little bit more again. Then y'all fall out again. So he like, if I could get rid of it, blah, blah. This is typical street nigga love, bro. I'm mad at you. I want out of this relationship. Kill that baby too while I'm out.
It's like the backstory to a Jerry Springer episode.
This ain't nothing new, bro.
This is literally
Easily.
the backstory leading up to a Jerry Springer episode.
This ain't nothing
my
new,
God.
man.
RPG.
I thought it was gonna be
That's
way
funny
more
as hell.
dramatic. I just solved this problem so easy, bro. This ain't nothing.
Y'all never gonna stop fucking with each other.
I'm pretty
but
sure
in
some of my cousins
conclusion-
been through this.
In
No
conclusion,
cap.
I'm pretty sure we got family that been through that.
For sure.
Oh no, I definitely know one.
It's two new. Well, I won't say two new, but two of the leading women in the music industry getting sued right now.
Oh, Big B, Cardi B.
Cardi B and Lizzo.
Oh yeah,
Lizzo
I seen
getting sued, too.
Which one of y'all want
Yeah.
to tackle first?
Lizzo.
I would say Lizzo's kind of newer.
We would tackle the heavy one first.
Why would you do?
I'm just saying, you gotta tackle the heavy one first, man. Lizzo, why you shaming them fat girls, man? Leave them big baby.
That's the
alone.
wilder part.
bro.
That's the wilder part to me.
Okay, first of
if-
all, this is alleged because it's going.
Alleged, I was about to say, please put the alleged
Alleged.
out there.
All of these
Allegedly.
are allegations made by 3 former dancers that
Not
were a
even-
part of
Not just 3 former dancers. You have her ex-producer and some other
Squad
people who are
members.
actually
on the lawsuit.
And she
Not
also
lawsuit, who just coming
Yeah,
up.
like
We're all coming forward.
we definitely gonna get there.
and
We definitely
Lizzo
gonna get
has a song that some people said the clip got deleted, where she basically said like she had to cut a couple hoes off because they had to have them sign some
Oh, yeah.
NDAs because they trying to sue her, but she don't give a fuck.
Trying to do the
blah, blah.
Beyonce.
That's what she
Trying to pull
trying
the
to do.
Beyonce.
But
the Beyonce.
you know what's crazy to me with this whole? Because she's the she's the face of body
the
positivity.
champion.
Mhm.
Body positivity, this, that, and third. If these rumors are true, it just goes to show that fat phobia is not a real thing.
What you mean?
Wait, isn't fat phobia
What you
just
mean?
being scared of fat people?
Yeah, what you mean?
No,
fat
that's the
phobia?
They don't
definition.
use phobia in the
Oh.
correct way no more.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Oh.
That's what
I was like, not
Phobia.
scared of, but like,
Phobia got taken over by you
I don't
don't
like
agree
fat
with
people.
you don't agree with this lifestyle, so
Yeah.
you're now
Oh, okay,
this
okay.
phobic.
Phobia. Yeah.
And it's like it's
Oh, I
not.
see what you're saying.
That's what they changed. it
Oh
to.
yeah, okay.
But
like transfer.
People think like if you make a joke about a fat person, that means you're fat phobic. You hate fat people. It's like no.
It's funny.
But
joke.
if these allegations are true against Lizzo, it goes to prove that one, she's a hypocrite, but two, fat phobia is not a real thing
No. She really
because
So-
everybody makes fun of fat people. Fat people make fun of fat people. Like it's not bad.
Some of the best comedians are fat, bro. Like
No
real talk.
cap.
I'm not even talking about like just in general. Some of the best people in the world are fat. Like it is what it is.
Yeah.
Now, if you antagonizing somebody because they fat and they not like and they telling you
like
to stop, that's different.
Yeah.
But if like you joking on people or whatever, they're like, oh you fat phobics. Like, first off, we on the internet, everybody in this bitch joking. And here
Yeah.
come the one person who and they feeling so y'all so fat phobic, blah blah. No, you get these jokes now too.
Exactly.
No,
But-
for-
I'm scared of getting fat.
my thing is,
like, that's kind of what I. That'd be more in line with what I'm.
hit my borderline
I'm
like,
fat
boy, you
phobic.
get fat, boy, you fat.
You get
Go ahead,
thick.
Alicia.
My thing with Lizzo, because obviously this is not the first thing that has came up about her and allegations. And I was watching this TikTok today. This girl who basically said Lizzo stole her man. Like legit, the guy that she's with now, she stole from. And this girl
Shout
and
out to Liz.
this guy, they were together for 10 years. and Lizzo pulled up on the scene, and they did a show together. And then next thing you know, he left her for Lizzo, I guess, and was just
Goddamn, you dirty bitch, you dirty
So
bitch.
my question is, like, do y'all think that Lizzo really is like that person, like that positive energy that,
No.
or do you think low key she's not a good person? Because I just have a good feeling when it comes to
No.
like celebrities and people like that, and I just have like I feel like she puts on a good persona. Like I just feel like everything, and then this is step one of the cracks coming out.
It's
I
just
mean,
like-
no, to me, this ain't even step one, bro. Cause like you
Yeah,
see
she's
some
had
like
other
the videos
strikes.
and different things that she do, and it always like it put thoughts in your head that you're like, oh, but she's like body positivity. We don't want to completely dismiss that or anything like that. You want to sort of be supportive, and also like, anyways. But
it's levels
like,
to
it's
me. My issue
hard.
with Lizzo is her stunts that she pulls that I be feeling is inappropriate. Like the main one that pops in my head every single time is when she went to the Lakers game courtside with her ass cut out.
Mhm.
Ass cut out in the back. Literally your whole ass is out.
She got mad at people for like clowning her, bro.
Yeah, she got mad. I'm not even talking about clowning in general, regardless if it looks
No,
good
it's
to
just
you, if it
like
looks
saying like,
bad.
why would you do that?
Yeah,
It's like, what do you mean? Why would I do that? Like, y'all fat folk.
yeah, she played victim and tried to call
Come on
fat phobia.
now.
It's like you
Come
got
on.
your whole ass out at this public event, national televised, like to little kids. It's times and places.
Just say it like on primetime TV.
That's just like, to me, I felt like that was wrong. But
Mhm.
I've been hearing allegations about her too, and like stuff that she's doing. But you hear a lot of stories about a lot of celebrities that you think are good people, then you find out like they actually terrible people. Ellen, for example, everybody thought Ellen was the greatest person in the world.
Dude, that one surprised
I never
me,
be taking that.
allegedly.
All this shit is act. When
Yeah.
they on screen,
real
you're
talk.
acting.
We
all this
acting.
shit is entertainment. I'll show y'all the best I can to get this money up out y'all so y'all can cheer for me while I'm here.
When you watch Lizzo's live and she be fake crying, you can tell like it's fake. Them crocodile tears.
Yeah, I just feel like
You just look at him like it's the same as Travis Scott's. Like when Travis Scott got their fake apology and he's fake crying. The same thing Lizzo was doing. You grab the tissue and keep like patting your eyes and make it seem like you're getting up your tears. It's like, bro,
Yeah, you getting them before they even drop. So
if you crying, your voice supposed to be breaking. Like
You
can't
cry.
what you mean?
but if you
What you
cry,
mean by that?
but no, like if you crying to the point you when you at the point where you want to cry, you're trying to fight back from crying. You got to wipe the tears from your eyes.
Yeah.
Your voice breaking in that cry.
Yeah.
true. All right.
If your voice not breaking, but you just doing this like and fake.
That's the
That face-
Oh, bro, like it-
that face
Bitch, you
stuff.
got
if
no
you do it the
smile,
right
your
way,
voice
you
dry.
could really sell somebody on that. You
Yeah,
could really
yeah.
sell
She
somebody
Look
on
at the
that.
actors.
She ain't no actor.
Yeah, no, she not.
Yeah, she sings. But let's go over some of these allegations
She
here,
has
shall
those-
we?
Hey, she ain't acted in them before.
I don't know.
Probably like
Wasn't she
little-
in the movie?
probably like
cameo.
cameo.
Because entertainment ain't
like-
shit but acting. When you're on that stage, you're down there.
That's true.
It's all entertainment.
Fair enough.
I mean, she ain't acting. She up there performing.
But the performance
But
is
you're
actually,
like-
yeah, it's
you're
performance.
Putting
You're
on a
acting,
performance.
but
You're
you put
acting
on the
like
show.
Yeah, like you're putting on a show, but you're not like I'm trying to convince you I'm this character for real.
I'm just singing
But
to you.
kind of
basically.
though.
is,
She's
though, like-
kind of.
I mean, she not. If you do like, if I don't know you as a person, you get an interview. All I can go off is your interviews
Yeah.
and what you present and what you put out to the world. That
But
doesn't-
all that can be an act. Because a lot of people just that
Yeah.
like I'm saying, they look good in front of camera and like all these persons look nice, but behind camera they just be shitty. Even
No.
like performers, like singers.
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
all
the
that
actual-
shit is acting.
I think the actual good people like out here in the world, they don't do stuff to really draw attention to themselves or try to do stuff to draw attention to themselves.
Yeah.
The people that's
Say that.
not good people for, I feel like they do the stuff to like, I want attention drawn to me. I'm gonna do the most, and then I'm gonna weaponize what I did because I know I got a group of people that's gonna stand up for me to validate. Like, for example, her having her whole ass out at the Laker game, and then I'm gonna get on the internet and be crying and saying like, "Oh, y'all fat phobic, y'all shame me because I'm this, that, and the third."
Yeah.
Like,
That's wild.
like y'all want to get on a young black successful woman, like so immediately you got the black women coming to your aid. Now y'all fat phobic. Now y'all got all these woke people coming to your aid too.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
True. So
You hitting what's those words? Buzzwords. You hitting every buzzword to protect you.
And they were saying one of the people, because it wasn't just the fat stuff in there. They were saying it was some like sexual assault stuff in there too. Get to that, Josh.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's why I was gonna start. Good segue.
Yeah, because
Good segue. So the three dancers that are on the lawsuit, they were saying they were pressured to attend like sex shows in Amsterdam, in the red light district, stuff like that.
Were they forced to, or they just attended these shows?
They were
really
pressured to attend.
for the culture.
Like they felt like they
Right.
had to do it, otherwise they was gonna lose like
They
whatever
gig.
opportunity they
Okay.
had.
Like to be
Right.
part of the
Because
team.
like
Yeah.
take
So
it from their perspective, they're bigger women because every person that she hires, they're bigger women and they're dancers. Not many big dancers are in the industry at all, so this is probably their first opportunity. So if something goes wrong or Lizzo I could just replace you,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
right? So you
So,
feel
like, you have
more
a choi-
easily replaceable.
You had a choice, but
It really wasn't
You
a
did.
choice.
yeah, you
You
have
had to go.
at the end of the day you have a choice to do. It's just not, you gotta make a choice that you're probably not gonna like. Either both of them you're not gonna like.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
But you gotta be you can't dance with the devil and then expect to get good prizes.
They didn't know she was the
Sometimes you
devil
gotta-
at first
sometimes
because
you gotta turn and walk away. Because I don't think this is their first incident. You can start telling when you work for somebody.
but you out the
for sure.
country though. Think
yeah,
about that too, though.
NDAs. You gotta have all these people sign NDAs. Now you can't talk about what you seen. With
Oh no,
each
I can get the fuck away from you though. Can't be scared to lose on some
Anyway,
shit, man.
go ahead, Josh. Read them.
So, when they were at this club, like they alleging, like titty grabbing, like, hey, go Lizzo, like, hey, fill her up, go grab her tatas. Hey, she got a toy hanging on her vajayjay. Touch that.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Touch that.
Yeah, like, but the one girl that they referenced a lot, her name is Ariana Davis. She was the main one, and she was like, she was very religious Christian. She was a virgin and everything. So to her, it was really going against like all of her values and everything, and add on that extra layer of pressure that she feels like, I don't want to spoil this opportunity, but like this is really compromise all my morals. What do I do here?
What the fuck you mean? What do you do? I hate
And
when
then-
people say that. I hate that shit. The fuck you mean? What do you turn and you walk away?
I agree with that.
If
Depends
you
on where you
dance
at.
with the devil, you go.
No, I
She's all that
understand.
Christian talk. If you dance
Listen to
with the
me.
devil, you only go win stupid prizes.
That's true, but they were in a red light district. 9 times out of 10, Lizzo paid for their flights and everything to get over there.
Exactly.
If she drop you like a bad habit after you said no, I can't do that.
If
You think she gonna help you get back?
Listen, if you ain't got enough money to fly back home, be in the Lizzo
Allegedly, she ain't
dance.
been paying people correctly
She
either.
ain't
Now that's
Shit, I'm
gonna be
gonna
my
have to
next
figure it out
point.
then.
She wasn't
You ain't
So-
gonna make me
paying
do
them?
something against my morals. Just
So-
I'm not
so
saying
gonna
you
hold
in
that
general,
over
but I'm
my
saying
head.
some people like,
Look,
especially impressionable people, young impressionable people. I'm
You
trying to get a
Christian.
career.
You believe in God. You don't think God gonna get you a way out of this? you better get some new faith, baby. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with you.
So another allegation was that they weren't being paid fairly while they were on tour. So pretty much when they weren't performing, like
Mhm.
actively, they were getting paid 25% of their wage, like per week. And basically, Lizzo and the company were like, "We don't really want you. Like, we prefer it if you don't take any other jobs while we're not recording or like performing or anything. But we're still only going to pay you 25% to during that time where you're not."
How was they affording to eat then? 'Cause these girls eat.
I don't know what button you about to play over there, but you better, you
She
better
out here
fix it.
starving these girls. She's starving them. So wait, was she getting on them because they was losing weight, or she dropping them because they was gaining weight? That's the thing.
Listen.
It's another chick that she got mad at that was gaining weight.
Yeah.
How
So
she gaining weight? She
so a lot of
stress
the
eating. You got this girl stress eating.
I imagine
She
I
had an
definitely
eating
heard of-
disorder.
Yeah, that's what it was. Eating disorder. So another one of the things, and some of this stuff is hard to really prove, like for sure, but a lot of like built up
This is
like
what
stuff
was
over
said.
time that Lizzo has done, and other people speaking out and saying similar things, and that
Stacking up.
yeah, like it's all stacking up. So like her and her choreographer they were kind of like questioning, like, is she struggling with something? Like, cause she seemed less committed to the role in the cast. Like, you putting on these extra LBs. What's going on here? Like, I'm not understanding that. But they ain't saying it outright. But according to this, they implying that very strongly. At least strong enough for her to think like,
What's the weight limit?
Lizzo said she needs to be the biggest one on that stage.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's
she
the
said
weight
she not
limit?
fighting for no space.
What's the weight limit? It got to be like 400 plus D. Like, what's
She
the
said
weight
she not
limit?
doing it.
What's the weight limit? I just want to know what the weight limit is.
I wish I had that information.
Because they still can dance and they big. They still dance.
She wants to be the center of the stage.
At the end of the day,
It's the
do
sun.
y'all think Lizzo is guilty of these
Yes.
accusations, or
Actually, okay, so I don't really
I don't
think
know.
it's her specifically, but I think it's like her and her camp.
Yeah.
Like it's a
But they
toxic
go-
culture.
Hold on, wait.
but they go off what Lizzo tell them to do?
It's called
They're exploiting big people.
But there's
Big
other people
Girl,
there.
Big Touring. Put some
Yeah.
respect on their name, I guess.
I believe,
if you
but her
want to.
camp go off how Lizzo, whatever Lizzo want.
Yeah.
You never
So-
know, though, because sometimes
I think her
people
team.
get
I
controlled
think
by their
it's
camp.
it's a group effort.
Especially if your camp is the reason, you're not even the reason you popping. Your camp really put you on and got you popping. A lot of people
Yeah.
get controlled by the people behind the scenes. Some people don't have as much power as we think they do.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got that much power, but you ain't got to treat people terribly though.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
can't beat those accusations. You can be
Yeah.
getting treated crappy and everything, but you can still treat people with respect.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell
And she's a newer artist. Like,
Man, she's been in the game for a little bit.
Is she?
now.
I'm like,
I
hold
mean,
on.
like
Blew up, she was in the game.
Oh, get like, you know what I'm
Popping.
saying?
She
yeah.
didn't get popping until COVID. Like,
Yeah, she's a
COVID,
newer,
so.
hotter artist like that. So I feel like
I mean, it's just her
like, just
the
get
baby
recognized.
moment.
Yeah.
The baby went through it. He popped during COVID and he got hit up. So this is all this is. But I believe these accusations are true. I believe a lot of these accusations about celebrities are true. 'Cause
Sometimes I'm like, no. Like, because I actually do like Lizzo's music and I like her as an artist. And
Yeah,
I
she
do
can
think
make
some
she
of
can
her
make some
messages.
heat.
she can
You know,
make
are
she make good
positive.
music and everything, but like
Always the fucked up
it's
people
like
make
it's
the
like R.
music.
Kelly. R. Kelly made fire music, but R. Kelly's a horrible person.
Fire ain't even a
Yeah.
word. That boy made that hell music.
Culture.
That shit was
Culture.
hot.
The devil tapped
That
in the
shit-
booth with
that
him.
shit-
They
that
was
shit
together.
heat. That
Yeah.
boy made that.
So, do I think
Bro, you know the Pied Piper is though?
Yeah, he a fucking rapist. He lured the kids away from all their parents in the village. Great.
And he was saying that all his songs and nobody caught on to the fact that he was calling himself the Pied Piper of R&B.
If you want to ruin your whole
Damn, I didn't realize.
childhood,
Yeah.
just watch the documentary, like the Netflix documentary. That's like 3 parts. He has so many women; they had to make 3 parts.
That's
We are-
crazy.
I'm scarred for life.
R. Kelly literally
Do not
called
free that
himself
man.
the Pied Piper of R&B.
Chain him to the shackles of hell.
The
That's
Pied Piper
all.
literally made music for adults that would adults would love and fall infatuated with, and then at nighttime he would come and kidnap the children
What?
of the
He
village
literally
and
did
take
make
them away.
music?
All right, so my final thoughts on Lizzo. Do I think she
We
did
about to
it?
get that.
Maybe. I mean, there's so much hearsay and everything going on. Do I think that when the case though? Probably not. It might more likely get settled out of court.
She got a big lawyer, a
It's
big time
gonna
lawyer.
settle. It's gonna get settled.
I didn't mean.
How did you say it like that though? Like you didn't mean it like that, but you said it like that. Why would you do that?
Yeah, I'm about to get attacked by Lizzo. How dare you shave me?
No, she
Oh my god.
I can't remember his name, at the
it's
moment,
gonna
but
get
he's a
settled in
Hollywood,
court.
like a Hollywood lawyer that I guess he works with big time clients, like he works with like Kim Kardashian and a couple others. You know,
it's gonna get settled in court, and then
you think she gonna pay out?
Yeah, she gonna pay them out, and then these girls' whole career is gonna be done and over with. They're gonna be blackballed from
Yeah.
work on acts. So
That's why they
That's
kind
all
of
that's
need
for.
the money. That's why it's more likely that
That's
people in their
disappointing.
situation will file a lawsuit as opposed to people that are more accustomed to the industry. Because some of the stuff that I heard, like 12-hour auditions, all this stuff, apparently it's not uncommon in Hollywood at all, or like in
Like long
those-
hours on the
yeah,
show.
like long auditions, long workout. Like dancers get treated like shit. That's why I'm not trying to get popping for my
a
dancing.
lot
so I can
of
get
a lot
recruited.
of behind the scenes stuff in Hollywood allegedly is horrible.
Yeah, especially for the
Terrible.
lower people.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's a lot of stuff people see. It's a lot of stuff people have to do that never get talked about.
To make it all
Yeah, to make
shiny
it
and
anywhere.
presentable.
That's why these celebrities be blowing up. Like, bro, like
Mm-hmm.
What
out
did you
of
do?
everything you've seen in Hollywood, you want to come at me for this little thing? Like, all right.
Mhm.
But that's all that is. But also,
We
Cardi
talk
B is
about
being
Cardi real
sued.
quick.
I'm sorry.
So she was on stage performing, singing her banger, probably her best song, Bodak Yellow.
Oh, that's what she was performing?
Yeah, she was performing that song, and while she was performing, she really wasn't singing. It was just like everything playing in the background, the song for her. Then you just see like fluid fly on stage, and somebody like flung their drink at her, and Cardi was having none of that. So she immediately eyed them, who threw it.
They were right in the front.
Threw the microphone right at them.
And didn't even hit the right person.
No, she chucked that bitch. Right
No. It hit her, and then it ricocheted and hit somebody else. And the person that got hit off the ricochet was a person that's suing.
Look at the video. Look
it's the
up
second.
the video. No,
there's two angles.
Yeah, because it didn't look like she hit the girl that was tending for at all. It looked like she hit that little white girl, and that was a black hand. That was a black hand who threw it right next to that little white girl.
They both in there. They both in the
Oh
email.
no!
Y'all here hurting these white women.
She
The
missed.
first angle is the main one. Then the second one is from. The second angle
She
I got
didn't hit
is
the right
facing.
person though,
So
because it
Alisha,
looks
say
like
for instance that they are literally like this, and
Yeah.
then it hit the old girl because the black girl, literally in front of the white girl.
Here we go.
Stuff.
So that happened.
that was not a good angle.
No, they
No.
got one from the people in the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
So
is-
I got that one too.
Hey, Cardi B.
Who was that? The DJ in the back? I said, "Whoa, what the fuck?" He peeped the
She had
scene.
just threw a microphone
Yeah.
at the DJ the night before.
Yes, I did see that.
Bitch, I heard this throwing mics.
That's the only
Yeah,
weapon she got.
This ain't the first time Cardi B is throwing mics at
Oh, yeah,
people.
this side view. Now look, because it's
Okay.
a black hand that's gonna come in front of the.
So there's her. This is some rando.
Mama, see
I was gonna say, I heard Cardi.
Oh no, I think you're right.
that ain't even the view I'm talking about. It's so many different views.
She said, "I'm
Was it the
sorry."
person right next to her?
It was like instead of the right side, it was on the left side.
Yeah.
And like you, it caught
She had like a-
literally Cardi B. It was like behind them on the left side, so you caught Cardi B and you caught them in front, and all you see is the black girl hand. Because she didn't throw it in front of her, she put the cup in front of the lady next to her, then threw it.
Oh wow. Dog, then she was like, I'm sorry, like
But she didn't throw the cup. She threw
Yeah, she
like
just
the
threw the-
liquid.
yeah, the liquid in the
To
cup.
be fair, so
Yeah, but they were saying like previously, Cardi was dancing and they were having people throw water at her while she was dancing and from the crowd. But this was
I don't get why people expect that you can do stuff to celebrities while they're on stage or
Yeah.
And
something
it's
like
fine.
that, and nothing happens.
That's
I've seen people throw like all types of shit. Like, what if celebrities get hit in the head? Like, you really risking it like that? You spent all that money to go concert just to throw your boot up there?
Yeah, people do dumb. Did you hear an old girl who threw her size 36D, 36
Drake?
whatever bra at Drake?
Big nanas.
She ended up getting a deal with Playboy after that.
Oh my god!
insane.
He had some H's up there the other day. I didn't know it went. He was like, I didn't know it went this high.
It go higher
Drake,
than that.
it goes to Z, bro. Triple Z. Dog. And probably
yeah, here go
more.
the slow motion tape. To be fair, she poured that drink right on. Oh yeah,
Just hit the
she-
little
yeah.
white
She
lady.
gonna have to pay her. That's all that
Yeah,
is.
hit that little
She gonna
white
have to
lady.
pay
That
her.
one
That's all
might
she
that
gonna
one
do.
might settle out of
She gonna have
court.
to pay
That's
her.
all she gonna do.
She went to
Do
her
y'all
daddy.
like Cardi B and Offset? They will jump off stage and square up with y'all.
They
Like,
real good.
Yeah, they real about it.
They real.
Offset has jumped off the stage many a times in
Hold
soccer.
on, the Migos was staying fighting back in the day. Shit, that niggas literally stayed fighting at every event.
That's
See,
crazy.
that's about to fight Joe Budden.
All right, so this episode about to get weird because this next topic is
I don't know if I
Hey,
want to
yo.
hit. I don't know if I want to hit the Island Boys one or do I want to hit this mom situation.
they're both really weird.
We about to hit
But-
the mom one because we got 15
Yeah,
minutes.
'cause fuck the Island
The
Boys.
mom one is wilder than the Island Boys.
We listening.
So,
we listening.
I don't really know how to describe this,
Okay,
but
so,
I don't want to. I don't want to like put down this whole 5-minute video either.
no, you probably played like a minute or two of that, And
Like, what's the most valuable part from the video?
This mom and son had a threesome with a chick.
And that chick was on a podcast.
So technically, is it to the mom
The
and
mom-
son?
The mom was giving the son head in the middle of the threesome.
Whoa, this is straight Pornhub shit right here.
Her own son?
Yeah.
Yes, that she birthed. Yes.
And let's
He
go ahead our
fucked her
episode
too?
for today.
Yes.
What?
Think about it though. Like if she giving him head, of course they're smashing, bro. Of course.
But
No,
it
bro.
might not.
All right.
It might not.
Play like
How?
play a minute
'Cause-
and a half of that.
Because
Play a minute and a half of that
not
clip, bro.
penetration, so it can be like, it's still weird.
Stop
as
trying
fuck.
to
It's
justify this
different.
to me,
It's
bro.
different.
It's
No,
different.
he's
It's
right. It
definitely
is
different.
different.
Josh, you remember at Mondo's
different.
reception when I told you that Mondo don't even be agreeing with shit. He just be
I'm
trying to
just
create
listen.
content. That's what Mondo's doing.
No, listen.
No, this
It's
part,
a difference.
I'll have to get with him on
It's a
that. It
difference
is
between
different.
penetration and
and
getting
getting
head.
head. That's
It's
true.
a difference.
If she's
Yeah, it is. I mean,
if
It's a
she's
difference.
doing that, she's doing the other stuff too.
She might not.
There's no way in that.
Go straight to
girls out here
26
who-
minutes.
There's some girls out here who don't
Yeah,
be
who will
doing
give
it.
you head, but might not
Yeah.
let you get the box.
It's
gonna be her
You
version.
think your own mama gonna give you head, but not give you that?
Mama got to give you the box because she
Oh
gave you the
my
head.
God, I am scared.
I wonder
All
what
right,
Mama
hold
Hill
on.
was hitting on. That's
How did
crazy.
this
All right, I'm
become a
about to play.
thing?
I'm about to play it. Hold on.
Cause I get it 3 a.m.
So I got a question for you.
That boy been getting
What's
to
the freakiest thing you've done in your life?
All right, so for now it's one story, but it probably more.
Let me
I
see
had a
later.
threesome
gotta
with a
see it.
guy and his mom, and that was like his birth mother.
Wait. Hold on. So
It was amazing.
Oh, okay.
when you say threesome, everybody interacted with
She
each other.
was sucking dick.
Oh my god! Whoa! Oh my god!
She
Oh my
was
God.
sucking.
So it was
bad she did it first.
Hold on,
Oh my God.
wait.
I
wanna go. Hold up.
Yo!
First of all, don't be judging me. This is judgment.
You're not the one being justice. Yeah, you good. I think.
No, you're being judged too.
You're being judged because you
I
partook
got
in that.
look, I got extra room for you.
What?
You partook in that.
Listen, as long as
in
it's
the
not
Game of
me
Thrones?
and my mom, I'm good. But how the fuck did you get there? Let's give us that story first.
I'm not trying to.
Well,
put-
I was talking to him. He's half black and half Italian.
There we go.
Mom, Mom had him when she was very young, like very young in her teenage. Like
don't try
she
to
was a
justify
teenager,
this.
got kicked out. Anyway,
I beg
him
your
and I
pardon?
meet. This was like years ago when POF was popping. I met him on POF.
Yo, the freaks be on PO.
All right, you ain't
So-
gotta play no
Fish,
more.
bro?
But the gist of it is, black people
I
taking
could
an L
break
after
down.
that.
I could break down the whole.
What was the
I
mama?
can tell you.
What,
Huh?
I don't think she ever said what the mom was.
I needed that information. That's valuable.
I was waiting on her to say it. I don't think she ever
That's
said it.
very valuable information to this fucking story. This is very
That's
valuable
true.
But
information.
it's still
This
it's
is
still
very
bad on
valuable.
us in a sense because he's half us.
I'm just saying that's
The
my,
mom is the Italian part.
maybe
of
that's
the
why the
mix.
daddy ain't in life no more.
The
So,
mom was the Italian
real
part.
quick,
Could you
that she-
imagine you
that
find
she-
out your wife cheat on you and it's with your son?
Yeah, like look, I'm gonna give you the quick
How can you live with
version of
your
the story,
son?
like how it went down with them. So she goes over to his house. The mom's there. They start. The mom was getting ready to leave, but she was like, the son was like, no, stay for a little bit. You know, have a drink with us. Blah blah blah. So she has a drink. It was a setup. So she has a drink. They start drinking, whatever. So then the guy goes in the other room to like change, and then the mom starts talking her up like, "Oh my god, like you so beautiful, so like, oh my god, can you stand up for me?"
Voluptuous.
Gave her a little smack, like, "Oh yeah, no, like you nice." Son come back out, sit on the couch or whatever, and then some time go by. He stands back up, whipped his thing out, and then he says, "Come suck this dick like you always do." And then the mom got up, did her thing, and then he goes, "Now you get over here and do it." And then she got up and did it. And then, it was wild. That's pretty much the story.
Stayed after that?
Well, I don't think.
Yes, she stayed.
She said she partook in it.
Yes.
She said she partook in
It
it.
was amazing.
That's why she said.
Those were her words.
Well, she's like, "Don't judge me. You cannot not be judging that."
What?
Hey,
You
that's
say?
creepy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That
And
is
like, given that entire
I'm into
scenario,
some
you
shit.
can't tell me they don't. That's not the regular.
I told
That's a
They
Tuesday.
fuck-
Nigga, that's a Tuesday.
They fucked before she got there. So this was like they
But
already
then you
warmed
think
up.
how long have they been doing? Because at some point, that's abuse.
They've been doing that for a
They in a
while.
relationship.
They've been doing that for a while.
That dude-
They ain't no abuse. They ain't abuse.
Let's
They
say
ain't
the
supposed to be
dude is
consenting.
25. Let's say he's 25, bro. From
But that could have been grooming though. So
That's
it
what I'm
could-
saying.
she
Could
could
groom.
have been
She-
is
Well,
is.
we don't know. We don't know where they started fucking at. We don't
Oh my
know.
How do you-
God, bro.
Don't
Who
know
spit
what they
game to
did.
who? Who spit game to who? Did the son spit game to the mama? She's like, damn,
I don't know.
that's fire. Or
The mama might have walked in on the son like, damn, you got dick like your daddy, boy.
Dog, Mondo, I have never met anybody that plays devil's advocate more than me until I met you, bro. Because I would never even attempt to go that far.
I need to go.
Why are you doing this, bro?
I'm
Content
leaving.
over everything. We in the money.
I'm leaving. Immediately, no.
Dog, you are wow, bro.
Man, she might have said
What?
it. Like, yeah, boy.
but like,
Dude.
Yeah, what if he looked like his daddy?
Oh, it don't even
how do
matter.
y'all get to that point of it's
Grooming.
okay? It's okay. Like, it's gonna sound
Because
real.
he
It's gonna
got groomed.
No, it's gonna sound real messed up. So I'm about
What
to
if
hit this
she
now.
didn't do? What if he is? The
Hold on, let me get this off. I gotta hit this now
That
before I
is
say
crazy.
it.
Go
I
ahead.
gotta
Go
hit
ahead.
this off now. When people are grooming,
Yes.
I won't speak for men. When women are grooming, don't they normally go for someone that's not related to them?
I
No.
would hope so.
Mm-mm.
I say I'm talking about women wise more so than
Nope.
like
No, it's
Men.
easier to
Hell
go with
nah.
somebody who's related because you
Yeah,
could
and
prey
the-
upon.
in the midst of me saying that, it made me realize that like
Hell no.
men definitely go for people they're related to more.
Yeah.
But
I think both. I actually
Men
think it's equal.
women are just as bad.
I do.
women
I
are
think it's
women are
equal.
equally just as bad as that. It just doesn't get talked about.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We
that-
had
Yeah.
that conversation already. For sure.
They're
That's
more
crazy.
secretive with what they move.
Yeah.
to.
That like, but clearly the son
Disgusting.
liked it. Clearly the son liked it, and he's
Shit,
okay.
Mama out here
Come
getting
do it
out.
like you always do, Mom. Like, what are we
Oh, yeah,
talking
she
about here?
said that further.
She
than that.
literally said that.
He said that. He said to his mom, "Come do it like you always do."
But to be fair, he probably doesn't like. Depending on how long they've been doing it, that's probably how he experienced.
That's his first
No.
nut.
What's
How can you have a regular relationship after
That's his
that?
first nut, bro. Your mom was your first everything, man. So,
Bro, not my first nut.
What-
Not my first nut.
Mondo
I
is
promise
murdering
you this is
me.
not-
what's wilder?
Not take another thing.
What's wilder to me is that they're okay enough with this to do this in front of other people and invite other people in.
No, they preyed on her for sure. Because even with the threesome, say you're trying to invite somebody to a threesome without inviting someone to a threesome, you're picking and scoping a certain person out.
exactly.
There was some conversation had before that
Even
had them
still.
know that she was
Exactly.
gonna.
Look, they
Yeah.
found each
No,
other on
no.
POF. Like,
Exactly.
hey, Mom,
But
what you
this
think about
level-
her?
Oh,
This
God.
level of like messed up situation. This isn't just like some normal like, okay, I could kind of get past this. This is an extreme
This is
level of
extremist of.
so like I can look past a bunch of stuff with somebody, but if I'm like kicking it with this girl and her dad or whatever, and we just kicking it,
Now
then
switch
her
it.
dad start doing stuff.
Now switch it. Mother and daughter. You there talking to her daughter. Next thing you know,
Oh my God.
they start getting it in and want you
I think
to
that's
join.
I think that's too different. of a
How is it
situation.
different?
I think it's too different of a situation.
How is it different?
It's
Because-
just as weird to me, bro.
it's still
It's
weird.
still two girls,
It's weird.
one guy.
It's weird, but in the sense like some dudes have fantasies of that, where it's gross when you see a mom and a son, a mom and a daughter. In a sense, in a weird, crazy, twisted way, it's kind of normalized.
That's not
Normalized. I don't think that's normal.
By the porn industry.
I'm not saying it's
The
normalized.
other one
but I'm
normalized too. Step.
That's the first thing that be popping up.
Step mama, step
is a
step
little
is
different.
But-
Step is
but
different.
They can't.
Birth mom is
Yeah,
wild.
It's crazy.
Like,
Both
but
is crazy.
but
still.
my mom daughter in a sense is normalized to the point of I won't say it's normalized, but it's normal. It's more normal than hearing about a mom and son. You might hear a mom and daughter kind of mess with the same dude. Probably not at the same time, but they mess with the same
I'm
dude.
talking about same same time.
No, I know, but like in a
Fucking
sense,
each other.
you can kind of be like, that's wild, that's
It's
crazy.
easier for me to picture.
But you
that.
can digest that easier than you hearing about a mom blowing her son while this chick sitting here dating her son.
I'm just saying.
So
That'd be our scenario. 'Cause that's
that-
a threesome still. 2 girls, and 1 guy.
No, yeah, you're right.
But that's why I said like that's why I switched it to like dad and daughter because then that'll
That's
kind
not
of
a
be
normal
my
threesome
situation.
for us, though. That wouldn't be.
But
'Cause
that's
not
the position the girl was in. Basically,
Yeah.
But no,
she was there for the dude and his mom came around.
Yeah.
I'm there for the chick her dad came around. Like I'm not here for like that.
She
but
also
then-
said
technically that's
she-
not a threesome.
she. No.
You're not
Wait,
touching the dad.
wait.
I will hope you're not touching the dad. Because that's not a threesome. That's just y'all running the train on his daughter.
I don't.
That's a tag. No. Train signifies more than 2 to me. That's a tag team, is what
This
that
is a
would be.
2-car train. This is a 2-car train.
Damn, boy.
we on the queue line. That's what we on. We on the queue line.
He's going down the street. Downtown in Detroit. You know, this is a little move around. This is a little train.
That's
This guy.
but that's just
So
go ahead, John.
also in there, she said like the mom she eats some really good cat, like she a professional. So this is more implying like, bro, this was regular to them, which makes it worse to me. Like it's just
Okay,
come
y'all.
do it like you always do. That goes to show
crazy.
you've had this done plenty of times.
I'm just thinking about it from my perspective, real quick. Like different. I'm just thinking of different Jenga scenarios, not Jenga Rubik's Cube scenarios. Because mine knows if I pulled up, say I'm with this guy, right? Mind you, bear with me, and we pull up, and his dad's there, and his dad is fine, and the son is fine, and they both trying to partake in activities.
But what if the dad start blowing the sun?
That's what I'm saying. But what if you're already in it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if you're already there? Like,
no. What if you are already there?
That's a
I'm
turn-off.
trying to put myself there. Like, what do you do?
I feel like that
Do
would
you
be a
just
turn-off.
leave? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not down. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Like,
I think you would.
But don't say you think she would.
No,
She's speaking for herself right now.
Yeah, Alicia, what would you do in that
Speaking
situation?
for herself right now.
Just that level of distraught will kill the whole.
we'll kill the whole threesome. You pack it up.
It will kill the whole mood.
So
Like, I
if he
would
never
think-
blows the sun, it's fine.
no, it's even.
We're
wild.
asking you.
I think it's fine then. If he never blows
That's what he was asking though. Like, he was saying like
Yeah,
a
get
mom
off the
and
queue
daughter.
line.
No, but no, the mom and daughter, the mom just start eating up the daughter out. I was talking about like literally just come the daughter tell the mama, come eat this motherfucker like you always do.
Yeah, no, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
no
Mama
way.
just get down there
No.
chonking at it.
Oh my.
Town.
No, because like I'm really gonna be
Smock,
listening to
smock.
what
I
I'm
feel
really
like
gonna be
that.
listening to what you said because you're gonna say like you always do. I'm like, you always
like
do.
you always.
I'm sorry. I
I'm analyzing the porno
To be
intro.
honest, I think I would be like just
I'm
hearing.
staying. I'm sorry. I gotta
No,
stay.
Just hearing
I'm
that,
staying.
I'm turned
You're
off.
gonna stay?
I'm staying.
Just hearing that, I'm turned off.
Yeah.
Mom doesn't even-
What the mom and daughter look like?
I don't know.
That
That's what I'm
might depend on it,
saying.
too.
Is the dad?
I'm staying. I'm
the
sorry.
dad
Just hearing
and
that
son
alone,
combo
I'm turned
high.
off.
I'm calling CPS after I leave, but I'm staying. Hey, look, I just experienced some shit. I didn't know they was mama and daughter till later on after.
I don't know, bro.
I mean, you ain't gonna get trouble for that though. Like you just get.
That's adult services. We gotta call the police on y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all
Have to,
doing
bro.
too much shit.
Yeah, that's sick.
That's disturbing.
Oh my god.
Sick ain't even a word for it. That's just.
That's wild. I
There should
don't.
be a case study on that, mom.
Enough is enough.
Case day. They literally are in a relationship.
Yeah,
That's
like that's what I mean though. Like how do you transition like into being in a relationship with another woman? Like you just dating around to have
Yo,
threesomes
like,
or like
you think your
go-
girlfriend?
He ain't
like,
having a relationship.
Your girl.
He's
he
not
can't-
having a relationship.
He can't. He can't have a relationship.
Hence why he on Plenty of Fish scoping out random
He can't.
podcast girls.
He's okay with
He's
some
not.
action. What if his mom got pregnant?
I was literally gonna say, what does that make that
What if he got
kid?
his mom pregnant?
No, they
Literally just
That's her
regular.
grandson.
They have to be doing
That's
it
her
raw.
That's literally her.
They have to have done it raw at some point.
That's literally her grandson. That's his. That's his
brother. Some brother.
bro son.
That's yeah.
Bro son.
That's my bro son. Who? That's your bro son?
Southern. Southern. That's what he is. He's my Southern. That's what he is. But
I'm crying too, Kingston, because that's wrong as hell.
That's gonna have to do it for this week.
What race are these people?
She's white. There ain't no way, bro. There ain't no way.
There's some black activity.
I thought she said black and Haitian.
No, he was black and Italian.
Black and
Italian.
Oh, wait, I think the mom.
Yeah, we just don't know what the mama was.
The mom was Italian. The mom was Italian. I remember.
Hey.
Yeah.
The mom was Italian.
But y'all got any encouraging words for the listeners?
Don't bang yourself.
Definitely don't do that.
Go outside and touch grass.
Hey.
Don't have sex with your family. I feel like I shouldn't have to say that, but like I feel the need to still say that for some reason.
Does cousins count?
Yes, they do. Like, don't.
If y'all got blood, and if y'all got the same blood, like, nah, cut it off.
Cut it off.
Oh my God.
Alisha, Mondo, y'all got any encouraging words?
Fucked up right now. I cannot believe what I just heard.
That's crazy. That really is well.
Don't let a big girl tell you can't eat.
Hey. Since I've been married sex is good, but ain't shit like that sex with that sin.
But, or not but. And my encouraging words is we got 4 weeks left till football.
Yes, sir.
I thought we was gonna talk about that too, but we had some topics out the ass today. Today was a good one. I'm glad to be back here with y'all, man.
All right, y'all. Let's go do this week. I'm Clay Chetser.
I'm Jay Smooth.
Alisha A.
And Mondo.
Signing out.
Peace.
Yeah.